Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Visitors 14. Lions nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Marino incomplete on the third down throw.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Tomlinson.
Down the left sideline.
And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll try the left side with LT. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Running right, this is Tomlinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
To throw is Montana.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. On 1st down, Allen steps away. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Tomlinson on 1st and 10. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go again to Tomlinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. This is 2nd and 8. Now Montana. He's got a man. It's his fullback. It'll be a gain of 5. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. First and goal from the 3. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run. Tomlinson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Montana going to hurry him to the line. On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson. A 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to approach drive number 2.
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Rolling to his left. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
A give up the middle to Tomlinson. There's the stiff arm. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And quickly they get to the line. Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 7. Here's Montana to throw. Complete here to Jordan Reed. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give to LaDainian up the gut. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are able to extend their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Allen now looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. And now
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway in Buffalo. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On third down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They stay on the ground, Tomlinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Tomlinson up the middle.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play. Here's Flacco. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Third down, Flacco from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Cook.
And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Cook is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Joe Montana on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. That's caught by Andre Reed. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson.
And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Going to try to throw for it with Montana.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And able to get this to the 31. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's a 2nd and 8. To pass, Flacco. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Passing play, Flacco. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action, Flacco. That's caught. It's Gronkowski for a Bills touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
2nd down and 8.
They will look to throw. Montana. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Montana.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Montana.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
That's caught inside the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Flacco looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now this aired out deep for Reed. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. The race is on.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Second down and back to Tomlinson.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Tomlinson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They go play action with Montana. Sliding out, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on 1st down? In trouble, and he's taken down.
Justin Madubuike
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll try the middle with Cook. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
3rd and long for Joe Flacco. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flacco. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Reek Woolen.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Play fake. Now here's Montana.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Handoff left, Tomlinson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
2nd down, goal to go.
Again, it'll be Tomlinson. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they could mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out.
Flacco's throw complete there to Rice.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They're going to look to throw on 4th with Flacco. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
Play action. It's Montana. They'll roll him out right.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Now Montana. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Escapes the defender, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they...
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills.